Hi everyone. I just found out that the New York Times has discovered the real sky and that my zodiac sign is outdated and it's not right. So I wanted to record this little video as an introduction and share with you a little bit of information about the different systems of astrology. So I'm Kasia and welcome to Tarot Map. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy magnitude of videos on this channel. So let's go back to the article and to the New York Times. Astrology is the science of measuring cycles of time, okay? And I think we should be having this conversation about time. We should be having conversation about our calendars, how we measure time. Does our system reflect the nature, natural cycles, etc., etc.? So I think by no means we should be ridiculing any of the systems that are in use, but we should be really researching and checking for ourselves what systems work for us and what systems do we want to be reflected by. All right, so there are couple of systems of astrology. There is tropical, the Western one. There is sidereal, which is the Vedic astrology preserved by India. And there is also true sidereal astrology, which we can also call real sky or constellational astrology. And because of our technology, we can now reflect the moment of your birth and depict it as a real reflection of as above, so below. So true sidereal chart looks like this. And as you can see, it uses 13 constellations of the ecliptic, because there are 13 constellations on the ecliptic that the sun and the planets move through. It uses constellations in the real sizes, so it doesn't squash or extend certain constellations to make them all 30 degrees. Each of the constellations, as you can see, is of different size because that's how they are in the real sky, in the visual sky. Also, true sidereal astrology uses Ophiuchus as that 13th constellation, and the infamous Ophiuchus is maybe a way or a gateway of exit into the next stage, into or out of the samsara, wheel of samsara, out of 3D. As I said, I have been using these two systems of astrology, the tropical and the true sidereal, for the last 3 or 4 years, since 2019. I took upon myself this research because I, first of all, love astrology, and astrology is one of those tools that really helps me when I'm down, when I feel lost, when I feel disconnected. Astrology always gives me a sense of connection and always gives me a sense of belonging to a bigger platform, to a bigger web of life, and seeing some sense of order in the universe. So researching astrology is something that I'm passionate about, and I was checking and figuring out, how does the real sky versus tropical makes me feel? Are they both true? Are they both reflecting my cycles? And I have to say that they both work, because tropical is very astronomical as well. But when you get born, if you want the true reflection of the sky being, mapped onto your life, true sidereal would be the real blueprint, because this would be the true as above, so below. And I want you to, find it out for yourself. If you are interested in it, I also offer spiral astrology readings. For the last couple of years, I have been doing those true sidereal, real sky astrology sessions for people. And they are based on a special astrology chart that includes 13 constellations of the ecliptic, includes Ophiuchus, includes various sizes of the constellations, and what you receive from this session is which constellations were active during your birth, and also I'm using a lot of visual helps of, images and myths and lore that are connected to the stars and constellations that we are talking about. So I just wanted to add this in the video for you not to freak out. Your zodiac sign may be outdated in relation to the stars, but it's not outdated in relation to the seasons that are still, circling around the earth. Tropical astrology reflects the seasons we live with, and true sidereal astrology reflects the sky above us. And because it reflects the sky above us, and because it has the 13th constellation, which is like a gateway into another dimension, I think it's really important that each one of us knows both of those systems, because they both speak about us, they both give us different insights, and they both give us information that may at some point be really, really important for you to figure out. And I do strongly believe that the true sidereal astrology session gives you a evolutionary map that the older you get, the more you realize you may either organically be feeling drawn to develop those qualities in yourself, or you will realize the older you get that it would be good to develop those qualities even if you don't feel like doing it. So hit me up if you would like to get a session with me, and other than that, do some research on time, do some research on calendars that we use, do some research on those various astrology systems, because they are all interesting and they all have amazing information to share with you. So thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. Greetings from a beautiful early autumn Poland, and I speak to you soon. Bye. Any questions, leave in the comment.